Hello. On this cold, blustery day for all of us, let's talk tennis love. Time you enjoyed wasting is not wasted time, says T.S. Eliot. Yes, we know Buffalo is a sports town. We cheer on our football and our hockey and our baseball teams with gusto, both inside and outside their venues. But there is another sport some of us still cling to, some being the operative word here. And admittedly, we've found few other diehards. I'm talking about tennis, a year round favorite at the Vidivers house. Many of us recognize the names of the four Grand Slam tournaments played annually in the United States, England, Australia, and France. But in our living room on our TV, the lesser ones located in exotic locations like Dubai, Hong Kong, and Jamaica fill in the rest of the viewing hours. All those years ago, one of the things that attracted me to my husband Mike was the fact he liked tennis. No, actually, more like he loved tennis. A wonderful player, he even looked the part. Tall, slim, and with a right arm inches longer than his left. This was a result of the multitude of serves pounded and shots returned on various courts in Southern California as well as Ohio and here in Western New York. We hit it off because I was a tennis nut myself, having taught the sport at a Catskill summer camp while in college. I remember being outraged when a couple of teenagers who were talented players decided they would rather spend time at the stables than thwacking a tennis ball across the net. What were they thinking? Imagine choosing horseback riding over tennis. Growing up in the Forest Hills neighborhood in Queens, where the U.S. Open tournaments were held to great fanfare, I accept the fact that the antics of celebrities are ingrained in my psyche. Arthur Ashe, with his graceful demeanor, played off the likes of Jimmy Connors with his fan busting enthusiasm, and John McEnroe with his explosive courtside manner. They fascinated me. I began seeking out public courts, slamming my balls against a concrete wall when I couldn't find a partner. I really worked at developing that backhand, my weakest shot. You have to remember, those are the days when we used only one hand on our racket to swing at our opponent's volleys. Whenever the two-handed grip came into style, I must have been dozing on the couch, like a 119-mile serve bursting from Serena Williams. I did not see it coming. And I must admit, it still seems a little wimpy to me. Our daughter surprised us one year with a trip to the U.S. Open's newer Flushing Meadows Park. It was a wonderful visit. Still agile enough to climb into the upper stands, we enjoyed soaking up the atmosphere. Andre Agassi was the star and made the day bright with his out of control shock of hair and neon tennis studs. If you remember, he was the one railing against the long held traditional all white dress codes required at England's Wimbledon. For sure, tennis had its share of pioneers as well as rebels. Tomorrow, Sunday, we begin the final week of watching the Australian Open in all its warm weather glory. A great way to begin the year. The French Open takes place at the end of May. Early in the month of July, we breakfast at Wimbledon, played at the All England Lawn Tennis Club. In front of the TV, we will eat strawberries with clotted cream, just as the Brits do. The U.S. Open takes place in August in New York City. This is our favorite tournament because we get to cheer on our own hometown great, Jessica Pakula, currently number 5 in the world. I don't know about y'all, but our plans for several holidays are scheduled for the rest of this year. Thank you very much. You know where you can find the Vidavers. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.